Hello, everybody. Welcome to No Face. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Flip Out Show. It's your host with the most, King Truth, host of Bird, Benny Bo, the one with the word, the one with the flow. And we coming at you live at 6:22, and we got some content for you. Run up the likes, run up the views, hit that sub button, hit that share button, comment what you want to see next. And before I do go into this content, appreciate everybody liking, comment, subscribing, hit that notification bell so I know that so I can throw it to you when it's in the air, man. And if y'all haven't yet, y'all go check out that King Pill Gets Marked Out video, really well as Adam exposes Whack 100 for getting ran out of Miami by the Zoe Pound. 2 new videos just dropped. Yeah, let's go. My bad, I didn't say what we. Okay, so 4Extra charged with possessing explosives for having that M1000 and those fireworks on the other day. Let's get into it. Shout out Compton Rick Rock TV.
You're now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Yo, what up? It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV, and we back with the content. But before we get to the content, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and catch every video when I drop them. Now we're gonna do a reaction to Mr. Zach Reacts, and I seen this title and a few other guys headline, and it's basically similar to this one. 4Extra could face multiple felony charges for illegal possession of illegal fireworks. And then they explain it. I never looked at it like that. Never thought about that. That was something that never crossed my mind until I seen it not only here on a few other guys' channel. I believe it was Demon Time Exotics page and Whack 100, and I think Big Chuck from the Death of the Cloud Chasers. They was all speaking on it. And man, if this is right here, this is a cold subject, man, because I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I don't know if this possibly could happen, but if it could happen, it's all bad, because if 4Extras go back up in that county jail, especially in this condition, he might have a problem on his hand. Yeah. Well, let's get to this, man, this content, and let's see what they're talking about on Mr. Zach Reacts. Let's go.
Before we get into that, Mr. Zach Reacts, shout out to Compton Rick Rock TV and shout out to Mr. Zach Reacts. After this one, we're going to be playing a video basically to show some pictures of 4Extra on how his health is right now. He looks healthier and he's getting better. One of the pictures is actually with the doctor that did the procedure. So we're going to get into that, as well as C-Mac and Brick Baby react to, you know, anybody that's been clowning 4Extra's situation.
What's up, y'all? It's Mr. Zach, and I'm back with another one. Since the recent 4th of July fireworks accident to 4Extra, everyone wants to know if he will be in violation of his legal troubles he has with him being a felon in possession of illegal fireworks that injured him and one of his homies. Let's break it down. California law and enforcement officials take the issue of illegal fireworks seriously, and the consequences for violating these laws, especially for felons, can be severe. Examples of possible charges and penalties for felons with illegal fireworks in California: possession of destructive devices, explosives, PC 18710 PC. If a felon is found in possession of fireworks that fall under the category of destructive devices or explosives as defined in California law, e.g. those with a specific explosive weight or those designed to launch.
What the hell? This nigga just fell on his back. Hey, man, I didn't know you could go to jail for illegal fireworks. Is that true? Leave that in the comment section. Let me know if that's true or not. I never knew that.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's definitely true. Some fireworks are completely illegal, and if you are in possession of them, it will be a felony. So yeah, and that's not just in California or other states. That's in general, man. So definitely this could be the case for 4Extra. Hopefully not, but it could be. Yeah. So like I said, man, crazy situation. Prayers for 4Extra. It looks like he's getting better though. But yeah, so definitely, yeah, that is something that is true. You can get charged for illegal fireworks, and it will be a felony charge.
A person can go to jail for illegal fireworks. Now I know if you get caught with a whole lot of them, I have seen a lot of people on the news channels with boxes and boxes of fireworks, illegal fireworks. But I don't know if you go to jail for a few fireworks or just a couple of. I don't know.
Yeah, but he didn't have just a couple though. He was showing boxes. Well, maybe that was just the warehouse where he's getting them at, but it looked like that was his whole. He had a whole box, and he was taking. He took, I think, what, 2 or 3 M1000s out of the box. But he had a whole box though in that video where he was walking around saying, "I'm gonna blow somebody up off the back. I'm gonna blow somebody up. Somebody get blown up." All that. He had a box of fireworks. So yeah, could be.
Oh man, y'all let me know in the comment section.
Explosive projectiles, they can face felony charges. A conviction under this law can lead to a state prison sentence of 16 months, 2 years, or 3 years. To certain circumstances, such as possessing the device in a reckless or malicious manner in or near a public place, the penalties can be increased, potentially resulting in a prison sentence of 2, 4, or 6 years.
Wow.
Possession of materials to make a destructive device, PC 18720 PC. If a felon possesses substances or materials with the intent to create a destructive device or explosive without a proper permit, they can be charged with a felony under this law. A conviction can lead to a state prison sentence of 2, 3, or 4 years. Arson, PC 451. If the use of illegal fireworks by a felon results in a fire that causes property damage or threatens lives, they could be charged with arson, which is a felony. The severity of the charges and penalties depends on factors like the intent behind starting the fire and the extent of the damage. Reckless burning, PC 452.
Big ideas don't come easy. But when you get one, use that.
If a felon uses illegal,
boy, these content creators,
Man, see, that's the thing too. He's also a felon, so they could definitely just try to mess with him. And he is on, or he's off parole. He's off parole, but he just got off parole. So, man, hopefully they don't just try to, mess with him about this, especially just after he just went through this, this accident, this life-changing accident, let's say. So yeah, man, hopefully they don't look at it like that, and they just put it off as a firework accident, and he wasn't the one possessing them. Whatever it wasn't for malicious intent either. They were using it as a entertainment for the 4th of July or whatever you want to say.
hey man, once you do something on this internet, man, hey, they gonna come for you. They got the internet lawyers. He done broke down the penal code and everything to exactly whatever crime that might have been broken in this case. This is something that I never knew of. I never heard of anybody. Matter of fact, I don't know anybody personally that had their hand in that type of situation due to illegal fireworks at all. This is crazy.
Fireworks in a reckless manner, causing a fire that damages property, they could be charged with felony reckless burning. Penalties can include 16 months to 3 years in prison. Aggravated charges in cases of injury or property damage. The Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office has stated that when fireworks cause harm, such as injury or significant property damage, individuals may face felony charges with potentially severe penalties. For instance, one case involved felony charges for explosion of a destructive device causing bodily injury and possession of a destructive device on a public street, which could result in a lengthy state prison sentence. Enhanced penalties for reckless or malicious possession, PC 18715 PC. If a felon is caught possessing a destructive device or explosive, including illegal fireworks, in certain locations, like a public street near a school or residence, in a reckless or malicious manner, they could face a felony charge with a sentence of 2, 4, or 6 years in prison. Wobbler offenses and prior criminal history. Many fireworks-related offenses, like possession of large quantities of dangerous fireworks, are classified as wobblers, meaning they can be charged as either a misdemeanor or a felony.
In other words, just take your ass to a fireworks show. Just go to a fireworks show. All this shit. I couldn't imagine getting 2 years, 3 years, even 6 years, or just 16 a day in jail for some damn fireworks, some illegal fireworks. Hell no. Leave that shit alone, y'all.
Depending on the circumstances and the individual's criminal history. A felon's prior convictions would likely be a significant factor in a prosecutor's decision to pursue felony charges. Real-world example, Joshua Alaves case, Los Angeles. In 2024, Joshua Alaves faced multiple felony charges, including explosion of a destructive device causing bodily injury and possession of a destructive device on a public street after allegedly setting off large-scale pyrotechnic devices that caused property damage and injuries. He could face up to 35 years in state prison if convicted of both cases. Important considerations for felons: loss of rights. Felony convictions, including those related to explosives, can result in the loss of certain rights, such as the right to possess firearms. Probation ineligibility. In many cases involving explosives or destructive devices, felons are not eligible for probation, meaning a conviction could result in mandatory prison.
I believe 4Extra is off probation. I think he's off probation. I don't think he's no longer on probation. Y'all let me know in the chat. Is he still on probation? I'm not sure about that.
It's important to remember that every case is unique and depends on the specific facts and circumstances. Felons in California should be particularly careful to avoid any involvement with illegal fireworks, as the potential consequences are severe. The legal consequences of a felon in possession of illegal fireworks, California: 1, felony charges.
Join eToro's Learn and Earn.
Yeah. Now, 4Extra is off the roll. So, I mean, it's still, they can still play with him though if they want to. It's the system, man, you know? But, like I said, let's hope that they don't. Let's hope that they don't.
Earn challenge and earn cash. It's easy. Visit eToro.tw.
Are likely. While possession of illegal fireworks is typically a misdemeanor, a person with a prior felony conviction is much more likely to face a felony charge, especially for possessing a large quantity of fireworks, 25 low Bs or more, having commercial grade or explosive type fireworks not for consumer use, being on probation or parole, which often prohibits possession of any explosives. 2, Health and Safety Code, Prior 2677, possession of dangerous fireworks. Without a valid license, it's illegal to possess dangerous fireworks. Felons may be charged with felony possession of explosives, felony enhancement, due to prior convictions, penalty, if charged as a felony, up to 3 years in state prison, fines from $5,000 to $50,000, seizure and destruction of the fireworks. 3, federal consequences, 18 U.S.C. Pirate 42I. If the fireworks qualify as explosives under federal law, a felon in possession of explosives is a federal crime. Penalty, up to 10 years in federal prison, fines, up to $250,000 for probation or parole violation. If the individual is on probation, This could be a technical violation resulting in revocation and jail time. Parole could lead to return to prison for remainder of original sentence. 5. Other enhancing factors. The case could be made worse if the fireworks were stored near children or in public housing. The fireworks caused fire, injury, or property damage. The individual has a history of violent or drug-related felonies. Summary of potential consequences. Factor description penalty.
All right, y'all can go over there to Mr. Zach Reacts and watch this. He gonna break down the law and the penal codes for y'all. 4Extras might be, I don't know, man. He might be facing some time for this. This is what these internet lawyers are saying. This is Mr. Zach Reacts. Y'all.
Let's hear Charleston White reaction.
Who y'all mad at Aaron the Plumber?
Let's hear Charleston White's reaction. Shout out to Stingy K. But yeah, let's hear Charleston White reaction. Then we're gonna go to this right here. It's Flacco, Steady Nash. That's gonna be it, bro. Oh yeah, we're gonna do the last one or 4Extra. I'll find the last one. I'll find the last one. Let's go. But I think that they said this is the one where he had him and the doctor. Okay, come on.
I heard y'all mad at Aaron the Plumber because he making fun of No Extra. Now I'm making fun of No Extra. He should have died from the explosion. Many black people he done hurt. A big old loud mouth that got everybody scared of. Don't you work for the white man 4Extra? I heard they for the violate. I hope them white folks send you to prison for playing with firecrackers. on Vernon Block. Vernon Ave, as you say. Vernon Ave. I heard you got some visually impairment like me. Come on over here with the blind people, nigga. Say, come on over here with the blind people. Hey, somebody tell 4Extra and his sister, why y'all begging poor people for money? Who want to help a gangbanger that beat up black people? All they do is beat up black people. Who want to donate to that nigga? File for disability. Matter of fact, don't you work for No Jumper? He can't get them boxing matches no more. I heard y'all mad at Aaron the Plumber. Because he making fun of No Extra. Now I'm making fun of No Extra. He should have died. He should have died from the explosion. Many black.
Man, Charleston White, man, he always says crazy stuff, man. Talking about he should have died from the explosion. Burning block. Or like you say, burning ass. What do you say, bro? He gonna say, we're actually gonna get violated. He worked for the white man. He said
people he done hurt. A big old loud mouth that got everybody scared of. Don't you work for the white man 4Extra? I heard it.
Hey, man, Charleston White. Y'all done activated him, man. It's back on now.
he worked for the white man.
For the violate, I hope them white folks send your ass to prison for playing with firecrackers. on Vernon Block, Vernon Ave, as you say. Vernon Ave.
Whoa.
I heard you got some visually impairment like me. Come on over here with the blind people. Say, come on over here with the blind people. Come on over here with the blind people.
Dang.
And by the way,
Dang.
John, boy,
Not bad, bro. I had to walk off, man, because it was so funny. Oh, my God.
I heard you done lost your sight in one eye. You ain't got that power punch fish no more. You should have brittle knuckles now. Flesh. I'm on my way to the bank. One thing about me, something happened to me, I ain't gonna need no GoFundMe. I'm not gonna need it. Matter of fact, I got celebrity friends, by the way. I got a Jewish nephew and Jewish friends that love me to death. 4Extra. I hear you and your family, you and your mammy and your sister is online with a GoFundMe, but y'all didn't tag no jumper.
Yeah.
I thought Mr. No.
I ain't gonna lie, I heard Adam 22 only donated like $1,000 or something like that. Y'all could correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, man. But if y'all made it this far in the video, bro, Charleston White is back on his grind, man. So he clowning 4Extras for show.
2000.
No jumper, Mr.
Gotta put 2 bands down. That's what everybody's saying. Gotta put 2 bands down. Yeah, 2 bands.
Adam 22 is supposed to help you gang banging, cuz on the set, cuz on Vernon Avenue, cuz.
Stop buying courses. But first things first, let me build your store free.
Charleston is crazy, man. What's up, culture, bro? Shit. We gonna do the next one. We gonna do is the people you just telling me, man.
Today, and then give you my course.
On Vernon Avenue, cuz I thought Adam 22 had your back, cuz. Now you can't fight, can't get in the ring, get that nice bag them getting you. Now you back off to the slums of the ghetto of Los Angeles, California.
He talking crazy.
To be exact. California niggas just can't win it all. You, Crip Mac, Brick Baby, Gonzo, Nina Boy, Bosco, boy, Melvin Farmer, Monster Cody, what's the boy name got stabbed in the neck? Drake the Ruler. What's the other boy?
Yeah.
All you boy, California niggas just curse. Not only that, y'all ain't got no talent outside of Drake. But I'm sorry. I mean say Drake. Oops. I mean say
he
Drake.
said, "Oops." And they said that he was just on FaceTime with Drake, and he couldn't stop blessing or something weird. I don't know. They said some crazy stuff.
Whoa.
Say, outside of the twisted feet, happy feet, boy, Kendrick, what y'all got? Nothing at all. Y'all trying to no jumper podcast that went down. What did he say? He going broke. So that's why, you know what? He made a public statement saying he going broke. That's why he can't donate.
I thought about Adam 22. He on Adam hot right now, boy. I ain't gonna lie. But Charleston White definitely clowning 4Extras, bro. It's safe to say that he definitely clowning 4Extras.
But then I thought about what good is to give a man to help him get
Clowning 4Extra and he clowning Adam. Well, he on both of them. But yeah, he definitely other shots at Adam.
repaired and restored when he hurt black people. I've never heard about 4Extra fighting a Mexican or an Aryan Brotherhood. It's all black people. So no, we're not giving you. She hope you lose your hand, become a diabetic, and they have to cut that something off. We hope you lose your other eye, fucker. We hope you lose your other eye. Your eyesight, Mr. Muff.
Hey, bro, he is raw, ruthless, and cutthroat. He is not holding back. Now, I don't know if Charleston White trolling or he's serious, but I think he's serious.
What's his name? What's the boy name, y'all? Mr. Muffy, 4Extra. We hope you lose your other eye. You know how hard it is, 4Extra boy, for you to have to adjust at this age with one eye, and you've been kicked all your life. I bet you won't go to the county jail now, boy. Calling for face. Boy, now, all the dumb people.
Y'all think 4Extra is going to the county fair asking for jail? I mean, y'all think 4Extra is going to the county jail asking for fades?
I want to believe that 607 put voodoo on him. Tell 607 voodoo some money. Why voodoo people can't voodoo the lottery? Why they can't voodoo their family and get the family here? Why voodoo? Man, ain't no such thing as no hoodoo, voodoo, boo-boo. That's some, all the shit. The boy, been in prison. Why he didn't put voodoo in prison?
He clowning, man. That's some crazy work, bro. I ain't gonna lie. What y'all think about that, man? And I'm not even gonna lie, bro. He even got on Seti Nash for bringing Little Woody to the Rolling 60s. So let's get off into that.
Being a content creator can feel like you've always got to be on, always live. It's overwhelming. So stream smarter. Upload your video to Restream, and we'll stream it live whenever and wherever you want.
Y'all know Seti Nash took the feds to the Rolling 60s neighborhood. Woody got online and said that the police had been tracking his car, putting bugs. Seti Nash traveled across state lines, went and picked up a documented FBI informant, an FBI snitch that's known for working with the police, and took them to the Rolling 60s neighborhood after the Rolling 60s major leaders had been indicted by the FBI. Why would Seti Nash be so stupid to take a well-known documented snitch?
I mean, I'll say that, like, you know, everybody should be careful about when they lighting off an explosive inside of a car. I wouldn't call him a dummy, though. I wouldn't say he's a goofy. But that's just me, though.
Who's being followed, who's still on probation with law enforcement. Take them to the 60s neighborhood, cuz. Take them to the 60s neighborhood. Put everybody on camera so the police can collect facial recognition data and begin intel on all these new people who Seti Nash brought Woody to the neighborhood. Now, people say he didn't put the police on Woody. Ask Woody what's the first thing he told the police. Man, I know Charleston sent y'all. Yeah, they just used the ones to get it. But they got you, Woody. Why you think Woody ain't online still talking about Charleston? He won't even mention me now. I remember right before he went in jail, Woody was on a Charleston rant all day, every day, out. Now, all of a sudden, he ain't talking about Charleston no more.
And what if Seti Nash put that tracker on him and he thought it was Charleston White? What y'all think?
Y'all don't think that's a coincidence? So, Seti Nash then went and picked up Woody, took Woody to the neighborhood. Now, Woody done been picked up, and the police and the FBI already is on the Rolling 60s. Done went. Shouldn't Seti Nash be DP'd for taking a snitch and volunteered to go into the police department?
Charleston White know what's going on. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Volunteered. They didn't pick him up. He volunteered the information on YSL. So then he take him to the hood and they collect facial recognition data. Smart job, Seti. You did it for the police. Great job. So let's look at this.
So Charleston White saying that Seti Nash is the police.
I mean, he was on that the news and shit talking about that case and all that. A lot of people were saying that he was the police for a long time. Actually, who was it? Shout out to my boy from New York, Stino the Champ, man. He's a content creator as well. Go check out his channel. Stino the Champ. Actually, I'll click on one of his videos later probably. But he was exposed as Seti Nash. Who else exposed Seti Nash? Coach. Who else exposed Seti Nash, bro? Let me know in the comments, bro. I know somebody else is another YouTuber that exposed him.
Say 4Extra blew up his hand. They say 4Extra blew up his hand. He can barely see. He lost his eyesight. His eyesight is regaining. The internet in 607 UMP is saying UMP put 607 UMP put voodoo. They believe in voodoo. They put voodoo on a gang member who been beating up people and unaliving people before now. So you mean to tell me a guy who says he's a part of Illuminati, paints his fingernails like a woman, you know, like a P-O-N-K, put voodoo, he drinks, he's not married, he don't have a woman, he don't really take care of kids, he got power to put voodoo on a gang member who been hurting people all their life. All of a sudden now, voodoo gets the guy, voodoo, boom, firecracker event.
Dang.
Can we ask the Funk, Punk, can you put voodoo on white people? Can you put voodoo on white people? Put voodoo on somebody. Let me see. If voodoo really works, put voodoo on white people. Matter of fact, put voodoo on your house and pay for it. Because you don't own nothing. You broke. You stay in the poor section of Fort Worth. You doing bad.
Dang.
Put voodoo on Adam then. Adam.
Put voodoo on Adam is crazy work. That's crazy work.
I'm the one set you up. Put voodoo on Adam. Shit don't work.
Charleston White said he want Adam.
Are you using Google Ads for Google Analytics?
To get voodoo down. He want Adam. That should have been Adam.
All right, we gonna go back to that.
They're gonna have to take him all the way down to the wrist.
Yeah, he about to have a nub.
They gotta take him to the wrist. Cause right, they told me, his homies that was there said they blew off his 2 middle fingers, the 3 middle fingers.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Two middle
That
fingers and a thumb, something like that. There's I think like the thumb and another finger. There's only 2 fingers left.
Yeah.
You might have one left.
Nah, but they're gonna have to take it.
Well, ain't no source like the direct source. 4Extra off the back with a viral, I would say, update.
Not so fast, El Guapo. Or I'll fill you so full of lead you'll be using your dick for a pencil.
4Extra shares update to IG following his 4th of July firework accident. Niggas thought it was over. God is good. Then he also says, off the back, niggas thought it was over. Fast recovery. God is good. Then you got his homies popping up right here in this photo right now. Let's get to it.
Hey, yo, you. Can you subscribe and turn on that bell too? Because when you do, you're helping unbiased independent news.
Now, if we could pull up the photo right there. All right. It does look like part of his thumb might be missing because the way that is down. And then maybe 2 fingers were saved. So we'll see. Hopefully his thumb has some type of usage, dexterity, I guess technically would be the word. So hopefully that's what's going on. So you have that, but now you have the question of what's going to happen. And as it stands right now, let's go to GoFundMe real quick because I ain't gonna lie, I ain't look at it because with respect to everybody, the disrespect that a lot of people have given, let's say Charleston White talking about, you know, whatever, all of this stuff. You don't know what people put up. You don't know what happened. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the crazy part about it. Like, you don't know if these, like, everybody isn't giving money online. So there's that. And in the hood, we had car washes, bro. Like, this is a common occurrence.
watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Yo, what up? It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV, and we back with the content. But before we get to the content, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and catch every video when we drop them. Now, before we get to this content, this is Young Hawk from Hoover. We're going to show y'all a couple of pictures from 4Extras. Look like he's doing good. Look like the surgery that he had went well. Everybody prayers and wishes went good for him, man. He looking good. He's still looking healthy. And it looked like he ain't missed a beat. He got a lot of support from his friends and family. So we're going to see what he do, man. 4Extras is on his way back. You know he fit to go sit back at the table and create that content. I don't think he going to miss a beat. I don't think just because he missing a few limbs is going to stop him. And it looked like he still got that sternness in him. And he going to be all right, man. He got a lot of support. Now, we going to definitely get to this. This is Young Hawk from Hoover. And this was a couple of days ago. Young Hawk from Hoover ends his beef with Compton Rick Rock. Now, this is not the one we looking at. We going to get to this one. Here we go. So this is Young Hawk from Hoover, and we going to get to this. Young Hawk from Hoover crashes out on 4Extras Compton Rick Rock, LA County Jail fades. So we're going to just get to this. We're going to skip all this, and this is too gangster for YouTube. Let's go.
What it do, YouTube? What it do? Young Hawk is upset at Compton Rick Rock for defending 4Extra. He's tired of podcasters having sympathy from my boy 4Extra. He said, where was the sympathy at when he was knocking people out? Where was the sympathy at when he was sucking out non-affiliates? Where was the sympathy at when he watched a man get peanut butter in his butt? He said, now that he lost his hand, you want us to be sympathetic.
I'm speaking about the 4Extra situation, man. You feel me? Or he blew his hand up with an M80. Y'all need to stop sitting here giving this dude all this sympathy or asking people to get this man sympathy. You feel me? The way
I mean, it was an M1000, bro, but I think like a lot of people look at it a certain way where it's like, yeah, okay, he might have done these things, but you wouldn't wish no accident on nobody like that. You feel me? So it's always good to have sympathy and whatever it comes to. He could have got shot, people are still gonna have sympathy for him. You feel me? So
he was just riding Aaron Plummer and all that disrespectful shit he was saying to him, all the disrespect that he was doing to niggas in the county jail, the stories he was getting out, telling on podcast interviews, how he was firing on non-affiliate because of where they stayed at, how he was sitting there putting carrots in niggas' butts, all type of. Now y'all want sympathy for this.
Compton Rick Rock got tired of Aaron the Plumber dissing 4Extra. He was mad because dissing a man that's already down on his luck. So
all right, so this whole thing, we didn't already seen the Aaron the Plumber stuff. Aaron the Plumber came and apologized. We saluted him for that. He came and corrected his wrongs. But it's a story with this Hawk guy, man, and y'all gonna be surprised. When I seen this video, I didn't think too much of it. I've been doing this YouTube stuff for a long time where I get how the game go when it comes to YouTube. And it's sad that it goes like this sometimes, but I quite understand. And most of the time, I sit back, watch how it go, and then if I feel like I want to respond to it, then I would. Back in the days, I used to just go crazy, and first time I hear something, but now I kind of get how this stuff go. But I'm gonna tell y'all the story at the end of this.
Compton Rick Rock decided to call Aaron out for the fade. Young Hawk said Compton Rick Rock is not a good Samaritan. He said Compton Rick Rock is only looking out for himself. According to him, he just wants the money and the fame that's gonna come from this fight. He said,
you goddamn right. You right, I want the money and the fame. Who don't want the money and the fame? Come on, man. What is we on the internet for? Everybody wants the money. You keep the fame. Give me the money, though.
Compton Rick Rock could care less about 4Extra because according to him, he just wants to fill his pockets up with money.
Damn right.
Well, what was doing when 4Extra was on TV talking about he stuck a carrot in the homie?
Wix gives you the freedom to tell your story.
Compton Rick Rock.
I was at the Snooty Fox with a couple of hood rats. I don't know. I wasn't in the county jail. I'm not going to the county. I don't want to go to the county jail. I don't want to get no carrots. But listen, man, I went in the county jail.
You wasn't sitting there talking about, oh, 4Extra, I'm gonna get down with you for that, you know, because we Crips and that make the Crips look bad. You doing that to a handicap, that's gay shit. Ooh. You wasn't doing none of that. But
if he really did that to a handicap, that's wrong. That's if he did do it, like I say, I wasn't there. I don't
know nothing about that. I didn't even know he was handicapped. That's out of pocket, but yeah. That's out of pocket, yeah. Yeah, it was an explosive, man. Bro, she was supposed to be on a sex registry for putting carrots in guy in jail. Out of pocket, yo.
I don't believe half these stories that be on the internet. Some of this stuff, man, I'll be seeing this stuff and I really don't pay no attention to it.
With this nigga blow his hand up, you see an opportunity to come up on a bag. Bro, you like a bitch, bro. I come from squabbling in the mud, in the dirt, in the sandbox, in the.
Oh, that boy talking dirty. But yeah, I did want that bag. I want that bag. I fight Mike Tyson for a bag, boy.
Grass, in the street, in the backyard, in the front yard, in the living room, in the attic, in the basement. I'm gonna squabble you wherever. County jail, juvenile hall, wherever we at, bro. I come from that.
Young Hawk is calling Compton Rick Rock out for the fade. He says size doesn't matter. Young Hawk looks like he could be 5'5" in height and probably weighs 150 pounds. He said he's a little bitty guy but got a heart of a lion. I don't know if Compton Rick Rock is gonna take this fight because he probably wants somebody with a bigger name. Somebody that can get.
I don't care about no names. We don't make up. Hey, listen, 2 Gang. What's this channel, man? Don't make up no excuse for me. I don't care about no big names out here, man. Listen, man. I'm I'm 6'1", 273 pounds, man. I'm not. Hey, listen, man. I don't need you to make no excuses up for me, man.
Him a bigger bag. For example, Munchie B wants to fight Charleston White. Now, if that happens, then that's a good look for Munchie B because that fight will not only guarantee him a bag, but it's also gonna make him famous because Charleston White is a big name. You see the fight.
All right, we're gonna get out of here. Y'all can go to Gangster for YouTube and check out the rest of it. So let me tell y'all a story. When I seen this video, man, I was tucking by. You know, when I seen it, I'm like, damn, dude, going in on hard. Do I know this dude? I ain't never seen this dude in my life. But he must feel some type of way to go that hard on the content, right? So let me tell y'all something. The next day, I get a message on Instagram, and it was him. I put a post up, and he followed me on Instagram. And then when he got in my DM, he said my first name, my last name. So I said, man, don't too many people know my name. So when I went to his page, I'm looking at him and I'm on the phone with the homie I used to do construction with. So as I'm looking at his face, I tell the homie, man, this dude looked like the homie that we work with. So, you know, I ain't gonna say his daddy name, but coming to find out when I go further to his page, I see his father. I said, man, this whoopty whoop son, man. And then it dawned on me, his brother is Hawk too, another Hawk that used to work with us, but I ain't put 2 and 2 together. So then as I'm telling the homie this, he video chats. And when he video chat me, he laughing and still like, man, hey, Rock, man, Pops told me about you, man. I know you know my Pops. And then I went to telling me, I know your Pops. I know this, I know that. He like, yeah, man, Pops said, you know where I stay at, my grandma stay at, you know this. Put a long story short, I know his family. I know his been known his father for down there 20 years. We did a whole lot of construction when we was doing scaffolding. Pops a straight gangster, straight up solid dude from out of neighborhood 9-0. So to make a long story short, yeah, man. So I said, listen, man, I understand. I see where you're going with it, but that's not how you get on with this. If you want to get on, you do this, you do that, you do this. Either you're going to keep it down the middle or you're going to make content that's going to put you in a position to where people's going to be looking at you. But anyway, man, after that, man, I said, listen, man, don't worry about it. Shoot your boy a public apology. We cool. I'm not for to make no videos disrespect you, but I definitely was about to go in. Y'all know how I go in. I was about to go in. I had some jokes written all night. But anyway, let's get to this, man. This is the second video, and this is how it went.
What it do, YouTube? What it do? So yesterday, Young Hawk called Compton Rick Rock out for the fade, but today he apologized to Compton Rick Rock. Apparently, Compton Rick Rock called his phone. They both chopped it up. Young Hawk let him know that he was only trolling. Compton Rick Rock gave him some assistance on how to be successful on YouTube. Salute to Compton Rick Rock for moving like a real OG.
Yes, sir.
He doesn't react to disrespect right away. This is a guy who will actually call your phone and try to find a peaceful solution. But don't get it twisted, he's down to get it cracking. Salute to Compton Rick Rock for moving like a real OG.
All right, check it out, real quick. You feel me? Before I get off into anything else, before I push any more further content, I want to clear something up. I put out a video about 2 days ago that I shouldn't have put out. And the reason why I shouldn't have put it out was because I was trolling and I just had a conversation. And you feel me? I'm a man. I'm gonna admit when I'm, you feel me? When I'm on bunk, I was on bunk with Compton Rick Rock. You feel me? Like, long story short, man, I just got off the phone with him. You know what I mean? It's a good dude. You know, man, I got his assistance on some good things that's gonna further me. You feel me? And help me get to where I'm trying to be.
So come to find out, Compton Rick Rock actually has a relationship with his dad. Young Hawk said his dad is from Neighborhood Crip, but I'm gonna assume that he's talking about Neighborhood Compton Crip.
Neighborhood 90 is Pop's a good dude. But look, man, yeah, man, this turned out to be cool, man. It take a man, when he wrong and come correct with it. I respect him for that. Usually, like I say, I would have went in. Luckily for me, like, I found a different way to do this stuff, man. I just don't jump the gun no more and just go out there. I sit back and I see how it play out. If it do, I'm just gonna keep it real because this is the internet. If it do numbers, then I might respond. But if not, I'm gonna just kick back and go on to something else. I really don't be giving nobody no attention when I notice they want attention. But in this case right here, man, dude, family solid, brother solid, Pop solid, family, Tim, all his family solid that I know. So you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna leave it at that, man. It take a man to admit his wrongs. And I mean, he a cool dude. I had a few conversations with him and told him, man, listen, man, if you're gonna do this content, keep it straight down the middle. Either you're gonna do it like this or you're gonna do it like that. But it's something it's things that come with this stuff, man. Some people, you might meet the wrong person that might not take it like that and might go on one.
Okay. Shout out to Compton Rick Rock and Hawk, Young Hawk. Let's do this last one.
The most viral no jumper host of all time, many would say, was now a man without a hand. And there were a lot of insensitive reactions to it that I'm sure we all saw.
You mean exactly like that one, man without a hand? All right, just give us the bad news, please.
It was hard not to acknowledge the hypocrisy of the fact that many of us in this room, particularly this couch, have spent a lot of oxygen making fun of other people who are missing limbs.
It happens.
It's a hip hop thing. I'm just gonna blame it on that. That being said, 4Extra missing a hand, apparently still does not have his vision completely back. I do believe a large percentage of it is back, and that he's not going to be living his life as a blind man, which is, to be honest with you, we find out that he blew his hand off. 40 minutes later, they're telling me he's blind. I spent many hours thinking that he was blind and missing a hand before I was finally assured that, to some extent, his vision is coming back.
Well,
So
is the blindness caused by the explosion, or was it like, or is that more like a trauma reaction that the body just?
no, it was the explosion. From what I heard, he was actually.
As a business owner, your to-do list runs deep, and cybersecurity is a crucial checkbox. LastPass can help you educate your employees and safeguard your business from today's growing cyber risks.
Welcome back to the 4Extra series. We're about 5 videos in right now. This series is so dynamic, it will blow your mind. In previous videos, we discussed how 4Extra blew his hands off playing with fireworks on July 4th, a very horrific incident that left him partially blind. Now, from this situation came a lot of good and a lot of bad. In this video, we'll be discussing this new beef that has arisen from this incident. This beef has potential to get really bad and really nasty because both these dudes are really official. But before we touch on the drama and the tension, let's actually get some positivity in this video and address some positive things that have came so we could beat the drama slop channel accusations. Because, you know, we're just here trying to discuss what's going on, man. We're not looking for no trouble. Kevin Gates showed up to the hospital to see 4Extra, and he really lifted up the spirits, man. You could see it. Everybody went from being really sad, like really down and out, man, to like, yo, when Kevin Gates walked in, everybody is upbeat. Even 4Extra became lively. They're having a conversation. 4Extra started a GoFundMe that has raised $9,000. The goal is $30,000 for his hospital bills and hospital expenses. If you got a giving heart, man, you can go over to 4Extra page and donate if you want to, man. Adam22 donated $1,000 to 4Extra. Now, for some reason, I don't know why, people on social media is talking about Adam's donation as if it's nothing, as if $1,000 is no money, as if $1,000 is something to sneeze at. But people believe,
I thought it was 2,000, but okay.
Believe that Adam should have gave more. Bro, it's $1,000, man. That's 1/30 of the donation goal. Honestly, I think it's up to 4Extra. If 4Extra believes that that's enough from his friend, then that's enough. Like who are you guys to say it's not enough if 4Extra is okay with the amount? But let's get to why a lot of you guys click on this video, because a lot of y'all are drama perverts. All right, it's the drama. It's the beef, the new beef that has arisen from the situation. The captain of the B team, Munchie B, the Inglewood family blood, is in some really hot water for his comments he made about the 4Extra incident. This might be anticlimactic for a lot of you guys, but he didn't overly diss. He didn't get too disrespectful, but he made some jokes towards 4Extra. He was very comedic with how he addressed the 4Extra situation. But right now, it's very sensitive. And 4Extra's homies, they not playing around. They not trying to hear out nobody joking about 4Extra. So these comments by Munchie B is got a lot of people tripping. A lot of people is upset. Is it too soon? Probably. Is it probably not wise? Yeah, because karma exists, and you don't ever want to make fun of somebody who's in this situation because you could be in it the following day. But when it comes to ops and when it comes to LA and gangbanging, bro, these beefs and rivalries are so deep and got such a history that honestly, you know, it's hard to really judge it. Right? You got to really say, listen, man, you know, if you truly despise somebody or truly hate somebody, can somebody tell you that you being happy that they're going through something that you're wrong for it? No, because I don't know what they did to you to make you hate them. Now, the last public feud between Munchie B and 4Extra actually came when 4Extra and 607 Unc was doing an interview. And Munchie B was really upset that 4Extra brought him up in a manner as if he was a buster. Because when 607 Unc did something to 4Extra that he didn't like, 4Extra said, "You're not going to play with me. I'm not Munchie B and them." As if Munchie B was somebody to play with, and Munchie B took that as disrespectful.
You did tell. You done broke up to none of it. We just told your ass right now. So I'm going to stop you right out.
I said 6 O's. Ask your little homie.
Don't say no 6 O's, no nothing. Bring up none of my homies. Because nigga, you going to get socked out on here.
My bad,
This ain't no Munchie B or what's that, whoever the on phonies, I will sock you out of here.
Sell to your customers anywhere with Shopify, the commerce platform designed for entrepreneurs.
As of recently, 4Extra did mention Munchie B's name first. Does that make what Munchie B said right? Probably not. But am I somebody to tell Munchie B that he can't say this? If
right? I represent the gang. 421, right? I represent the gang.
What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 5-3. Man, I'm back again. I'm back behind a clip that somebody sent me early this morning. As y'all know, I don't really too much watch that no jumper stuff. That ain't my ball of wax over there. That whole plantation thing that Slave Master 22 got going on over there. I don't watch it. But anyway, every now and then something goes on over there. And if they send it to me, I'll be like, now what people send me, I'm gonna watch. But now look, from the title of the video, why did I call Peel out for a fight? Okay, first though, I'm gonna go ahead and be 100% honest with y'all. What put him on my radar? And the only reason why I'm talking, I could have been talked about this weeks and a month ago if I wanted to, but it wasn't no thing because I wasn't trying to really be. I didn't want to really, be on here promote no gang thing between, you know what I'm saying, what I was about and what he was about. I didn't want that, so I ain't saying nothing. But now since it's all out with this Aunt Hefe and him almost getting popped up at No Jumper by Adam and all this old stuff coming out. I said, okay, well, I can speak on it now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like I'm the first one coming with it. So like I'm gonna say, the thing that put me Peel on my radar was his song. Man. And anybody who been on YouTube with me, like the homie Dream Foreign, you know what I'm saying? He did a segment, when me and him spoke. When you disrespect Trey, homie, I'm gonna say something. And when I heard his song, I'm like, what? I'm like, all right. So, cat's out the bag. To be 100% honest with y'all, that's the real reason why I called Peel out for the fade. But I didn't want, I sugarcoated. I didn't really want to make it no gang type get down, you know what I'm saying? Disrespect going back and forth. I wanted it to be for some money. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, cool. If that's how you feel, cool. Let's get in the ring and get some money. I talked to one of the G's, like I say, one of the G's from 456. I'm not gonna put his name out there. I don't know if he want his name spoke on, but I talked to him, and that's when he told me, he said, man, we don't know that dude. We don't, I'm like, all right. I say, well, I called him out for the fade, trying to put some money in his pocket for the get out. Instead of him accepting the fade, he went to popping out, talking crazy. Yeah. And to be 100% honest with you, whatever he said in his return video, I don't know. I never listened to it. It wasn't no need for me to listen to it. For what? He wasn't talking about spit. You either want to get down or you don't. And he didn't. Y'all seen the video I did behind it because it went viral with me looking out the bathroom door, talking about Peel scared. I did that video and left it alone. What baffles me is if you're broke, which is quite apparent. The dude is a stone. He's broke. He don't have nothing. But you can tell that anytime you doing interviews over and over and over for months and months, and you keep on the same clothes every interview almost. You went way in New York with the same clothes on, some army fatigues. What's wrong? That says something about this young man's mental. His mental status ain't all the way right. So, and then once I watched him on TV a couple of times, I knew right then he was a Cat J. You know what I'm saying? This dude a fool, man. This dude is a dingbat. He 5150. He a Cat J. I'm like, man, please. I said I'd have been dead wrong for beating up somebody that was mentally handicapped. But anyway, it was quite apparent that this dude is really, really broke. And so then after I seen the video of him going crazy up at the slave plantation, No Jumper, about $200, You tripping about $200. Now, of course, they said he might have been under the influence of something, which he probably always is the way he acts. No, but he finna really go all the way there about $200. I was trying to put now when Adam put they say what's his name Adam was gonna put I think 50 racks in his pocket to fight 4Extra.
With Gemini and Google Meet, AI captures and organizes meeting notes, freeing you up to focus on the conversation.
Now I can't put that one on Peel because from what it looked like to me, the 4Extra turned that one down. So okay, but now still in all, even though 4Extra wasn't gonna fight him, I still was right there to put money in his pocket, man. You know what I'm saying? You white folks, I don't deal with janky promoters. I don't deal with janky promoters. If I tell you you're gonna get from 3,000 to 10,000 for this get out, that is exactly what's gonna happen because the people I deal with, they own the ball like that. It ain't gonna be none of that what Nina Boy and they was talking about they didn't get paid and all that. No, I'm gonna get paid. So if you that hard up, if he was that hard up for money, and 4Extra didn't take the fade, I wonder why he didn't why he didn't take the fade with me. And I was gonna put the money in his pocket. And it wasn't gonna be no animosity, no crazy talk, no matter. We get at however long it lasts. We could have put the gloves on, got in the ring. He punched me, I punch him. I punch him, he punched me. Boom, get our money. I go left, you go right, and we could have been done with that. No harm, no foul. But I was under the impression that the dude was a rider. I didn't know the dude was scary. So hey. But see, like I say, now that the cat's out the bag and all this other stuff is going on, I could go ahead, let the world know. That was the main reason why I was gonna get down with him. Like I say, because of the disrespect to the trade. But I was gonna make sure we got some money behind it. I didn't call him out for no backyard brawl or meet me on the corner. Let's get down because you dissed or none of that. You know what I'm saying? I take my hat off to Ann Hefe. He handled that quite nice, and like it wasn't no rah extra stuff. Like, hey man, we not finna discuss a topic right here on national TV that is gonna shed a light on disrespect to the trade. Let's talk about something different. You did that, Ann. I like that. But yeah, because like I say, that was the reason why I wanted to fight. But I was gonna try to see if we can get some money from it. But man, it never fails, man. The man.
Okay. So I kind of that's why I wanted to check out Cartoon reaction to it. So it actually he had called Keith Pill out for the fade. He was trying to put some money in his pocket. Yeah, man. Like, what's so crazy is, man, I was supposed to do an interview with Keith Pill, man. I talked to his manager. His manager was like, "Oh yeah, we'll do it for 300 for you." I kept telling him, "Hey, I got it. You ready? Yeah, I can send the Zelle." He wasn't responding back, and I was like, "Well, I don't know, man. I don't want to send the money, and then he don't do the interview, man." So yeah, I don't know, man. I was supposed to do an interview with bro, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I don't know.
Slave plantation. That's all that note that over there, the note at the jumper spot. It's always gonna be a problem. It's always gonna be a problem, man. It's always gonna be a problem. I don't fool with it. It wasn't enough money to get me to go over there. But anyway, man. In the meantime, between time, man, tell the people you love them. And don't forget, homie, I represent the gangsters. Avalon gangsters. I'm out. Peace.
All right. We gonna we can go one last video. Hold on real quick. Let's see, urban politics. Okay, we check this out.
What's the word, y'all? Off the back. We back with another one. 4Extra update, man. Munchie beat and set off the Spody alarm. The Rolling 40s tapped in and they hot. 4Extra better than people expected him to be, I'll tell you that. He running his own fades, but his lows pressing lines. His homie Baby Runner called in. Tapped in with Young Ant. Munchie beat man powered up and he got real disrespectful on his last segment. I don't know if it was the liquor courage or Munchie B standing on this. Either way it go, his homie's ready to get it cracking and they ain't going back and forth. Munchie B said ain't no more rings, ain't no more faith, and some other nonsense we ain't gonna recap. He said enough that the Spody alarm going off and they trained to go. The 40s know Munchie was outside kicking up dust. They consider him a gangster and a gentleman. Basically, Maddie went out like that. Baby Runner said he gotta squabble up. Damn, Munchie gotta run the fade now? He fully blind. Some people say partially, but he can't see enough to catch a fade. Wack just told him that he can set up a 2x2 box. Let him and Charleston White duke it out. Munchie said he'll whoop blood out under them conditions on IFG. He said set it up, run it on Inkwood. I wonder if he gonna keep that same energy with Extra. Adam gonna have real politics and stakeouts at no jumper now. That boy better be careful. Let's get into this phone call though, man. This Young Ant, Baby Runner out the 40s.
Man, y'all, hey, BR, Spody. What's up, bro? Hey, this Young Ant Hefe, man.
What's the deal? What's the word? Runner?
Nice to meet you, bro.
All right, nice to meet you as well, Foley.
So, yeah, man, I've been trying to call, you know what I'm saying, Munchie, man. He ain't been answering the phone, so, you know what I'm saying, it's a situation, man, about, you know what I'm saying, about you know, his comments he said on that interview.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, I wish he
seen
answered
that
the phone.
shit.
Yeah. But there
Yeah,
y'all go, man. Man, that shit is weird ball shit, bro. Like, at the end of the day, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't here to be, I'm not even here to be, you know, to be all super disrespectful about a nigga or whatever, cause I get cracking, bro. I'm not even on that. I got a short fuse, bro. Keep it a buck. I don't got the energy to be going back and forth with a nigga. But I'm just saying that, damn, cause the homie going through what, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we keep it in the streets, bro. It's like, but all the street niggas that's got something to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like I don't understand this shit with Munchie, because like, bro, yeah, okay, so you saying this about cuz you making a joke. Okay, both of you saying disabled. If y'all both, nigga, y'all can get down now, right?
Hey, no, that's funny you said that, because right, look, I was looking at the content that I just seen that this morning that Munchie put out there, and I was kind of looking. I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, damn, why you going in public like that? You know what I'm saying? Then I did take that stance too. I was like, shit. Well, since you know you is pointing out that he disabled now, and then you know your little situation to make you disabled. So it was funny because I did have that little thought on my mind, just like on some little joke shit though. But like, I don't know why shit. I mean, you know, I don't know. I can't say what's on the
And
nigga.
now, and on some real nigga shit, and damn homies, bro, nigga. If we keeping it to the script, bro, is it cool for a nigga to sit up there, somebody come through the hood, smack a homie, right, or something like that, or smack a homie or something like that, bro? Like, nigga, and y'all didn't do it. Is that gangbanging to be like, oh yeah, nigga, oh your homie got killed? Like, y'all didn't even do it. Like, you talking about an injury that the homie got that you didn't even do, bro. You feel me? You celebrating it like y'all niggas came through or something. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, nigga
Like,
definitely ain't with
that
that.
shit is weird behavior, bro. Come on.
No, yeah, nigga definitely ain't with that. And I think anybody will feel that type of way, you know what I'm saying, when niggas like floss fagging, like, you know, a nigga homie get knocked down or something happen, even shot, whatever. Let's just not say like that, nigga get shot and the nigga just on, you know, social media celebrating like, you know, that's what you get, woo, like, you know.
That's the part that frustrates me. I mean, I know the trolls gonna say what the trolls gonna say. It's the internet, cuz. You feel me? That is what it is, bro. Like, nigga can't never stop that, and this the game you play. But when we talking about, you know what I'm saying? When we talking about gentlemen, though, you feel me? We talking about these gentlemen gang members, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that do Niggas that stick to the code and do what they do. The gentlemen, bro. You know what I'm saying? On 40 Cribs, they got their proper etiquette on. Like, my nigga, it's certain lines that nigga like, man, I'm not gonna press that goofy ass shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit is goofy.
No,
Like,
for sure.
and, you know what I mean? And I got a voice on this motherfucker. I'm not gonna go on there and, cause I'm a real nigga, bro. I don't do none of that playing nigga to popping about me, nigga. I'm a slam on some shit. I'm gonna get a nigga on me. Oh, and when I see you, I'm on your bumper. On 40. Like, that's why I don't be going back and forth with a bunch of these niggas on here like that. Cause I be, bro, I be going left.
Yeah.
Like, bro, so I try to keep it as clean as possible, bro. And it's just, nigga, these YouTube, these internet streets, it's a little different, and I understand that, cuz I understand that, bro. I understand that niggas do a lot of this, the internet and da da da. But come on, bro, it's the same shit as, nigga. You gotta keep it okay, nigga. That's like the equivalent of a gangbanger having a security job, right? Okay, you can have your security job, but don't be doing police shit though. You feel me?
For sure,
like,
for sure.
Don't too far, bro. You get what I mean? Like, nigga.
No, hey, my mama, look, that shit was tacky as a motherfucker on Munchie behalf. I ain't gonna even lie, that shit was tacky. When I seen that shit, I'm like, I'm looking, nigga, I didn't expect that from Munchie. I'm like, damn, I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, that's crazy.
At the end of the day, a nigga got, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. I consider Munchie to be a gentleman, bro. He's a nigga that was out here in these streets, bro. Nigga, his name was Ringy. He younger than me. He a generation under me. But nigga, nigga not done. Nigga heard shit. You feel me? Nigga heard him. Nigga, homies going in there, and you know him being a problem, bro. On 40s, like, nigga, get credit where credit is due. I ain't no bitch, bro. But at the same token, it's like I expect different shit from certain niggas. And because a nigga like fucking 600 out here trolling or something. Okay, I don't look at that like that, bro. Oh God, I don't.
Exactly.
But a nigga like her, I'm like, damn, bro. What's like? Come on, bro. We out in these streets, bro. Like, stop with the faking. But like, you be talking, and this is what I was telling Pee Wee. I said, bro, if that was the crazy part, because if that was in my hood, bro, we got certain homies who got, you know what I'm saying, who not all the way 100, and they only got so much talking that they could do. This is just how it operates in my hood. They only got so much talking that they could do, bro, before niggas like, man, fire cut shit up, bro. You just out of control. We ain't gonna let you keep on. You feel me? Just let you just keep on doing all of this. Like Munchie, you doing all this popping it, squabble up, bro. Oh, this is not cool, bro. Hey, 40 Cribs, squabble up then, bro. You talking about, disabled? Okay, now he up your level, nigga. I bet you he still beat the dog fuck out of you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, so you could just say, basically, you the nigga on the internet that could just keep talking and you ain't got to be talking about squabbling nobody. What's up? A nigga got a disability like you, cuz. What's up? Nigga want to fight you, nigga. Oh, hood. Nigga, you keep talking about all these other niggas and what niggas is doing. You got something to say about that man, bro. Nigga squabble cuz. On 40 neighborhood crib. Because niggas is thinking cuz all the way out of commission, cuz niggas don't even know the half. Nigga on rolling crib. Squabble up, bro. I bet you cuz break your shit, bro. On the hood. Like, you not gonna do that. So why I just don't understand why a nigga would keep popping it. If I was in that situation on my mother, bro, I wouldn't be talking to niggas, bro. I wouldn't be popping it out here in these streets. I wouldn't be doing none of that, bro. Because I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not gonna stand up and I'm not ready to squabble or whatever the case may be, bro, then on 40s, nigga, what the fuck is the point of me? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's Buster shit on the cool, bro. Let's keep it a beam, bro. That's Buster shit. You know you can't fight, but you popping it. That's like cell soldier shit. You feel me? Like, you know y'all can't squabble. You up here yelling, nigga, fuck, it's all over the internet. Like, come on, all over the fucking, all out the door, nigga. We can't get to you, nigga. You cell warrior ass, nigga. You feel me? Like, nigga, you don't want to come out and squabble. What's up, bro? Like, nigga, saw that shit out, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga not even gonna go in on stuff like that, bro. Nigga just need to stall that out, bro. Like, that's Mickey, bro. You feel me? That's not no good look amongst gentlemen, bro. It's really not, my nigga.
No, definitely ain't. I feel like on the set, I feel the same way. I ain't gonna even lie. Like I said, I looked at that shit. I was like, damn, I'm like, this nigga Munchie tripping. Like, man, you don't know how you hop out the window like that. Like, for sure, but then definitely just even knowing, because like when a nigga gotta respect at the end of the day, like even with him, no time that cousin came out and said nothing about Munchie or.
Shot at cuz. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, yeah, for sure. No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, bro, like that's the only thing that man. You know, I'm not gonna say the only because I don't be watching all. I don't be watching all that little petty ass shit. But at the end of the day, to my knowledge, that nigga, all that nigga said was nigga, you know, I ain't cuz. Niggas say that. Come on, bro.
No,
Niggas
most
say that.
definitely.
Niggas been saying that
Ain't nothing.
since they was little, bro. You get knocked out by somebody or something, nigga gonna be like, well, shit, nigga, I ain't. That could be your best friend, bro. That could be your best friend. Oh, nigga, I ain't at Hefe. Nigga, I ain't baby running my nigga. Like, if he lets you do that, or he lets you, or something happen, or whatever, or even if y'all had a regular, this how you know that that's not disrespectful, bro. Because even if y'all had, let's say me and this nigga squabbled up, and the shit was a even fight. Nigga, somebody could still be like, nigga, I ain't baby runner, nigga, I'll knock your ass out, nigga. Like, you feel me?
And that's what I was getting at. Like, you know, like in the media space, I ain't heard 4Extra say nothing disrespectful about him. You know what I'm saying? Only time I even heard him like even speak something like towards that little way of situation is when that little shit was going on when he squabbled the nigga little homie in jail and shit though. But yeah, that was just like real tacky and crazy on Munchie B behalf. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't expect that from him. That shit. When I watched it, I was like, damn, I had to rewind it a few times. I'm like, damn, this nigga just woke up. I'm like, this nigga Munchie, man, hopped out there like that. I'm like, damn. Like, sheesh, like.
The thing about Munchie B, bro, is that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had a quarrel with Munchie B, bro. But like I say, at the end of the day, I respect gentlemen, bro. I do, bro.
Yeah, I know. Why not?
I wish my TV provider let me choose what I pay for.
Sling lets you do that.
I wish my TV provider.
All these niggas pillow talk about niggas, but they don't say it to the person that they want to say it to. Like, bro, just say it to the person. You grab your camera, make a video, and put King Pill, and do your video. Do a thumbnail. This is what I don't like, bro. This is why people can use y'all, but they can't use me. I do my own thumbnails. I do my own thing, bro. I got my own camera. I got my own equipment, lights, and all that. Niggas can't use me for shit. It's not gonna work.
Homies even let him go so far. I was trying to reach out to the nigga. I called scream when I seen him go to no jumper. When I seen this nigga go to no jumper,
you was hating
with oil and a shirt off. I was like, what the fuck? This nigga. I was like, what the fuck, blood? Like, what the fuck?
That's J-Cat stuff.
Yo, Wack, you can't laugh because you got a picture with your ass in the air, bro. You can't laugh, champ. You got a picture on the internet where your yams is in there, champ, feet crossed, leg, the goddamn yams, and back in the air, champ. Your back was to the ceiling. Your yams and back was to the ceiling, champ. You can't really laugh at nothing that nobody else doing. Your yams is out here somewhere on the internet, champ.
Bro, I told you the same thing. I said, look, bro, I'm just letting
I
you know.
told
When you
you.
called me,
I told you,
when
yo.
I said, I'm just telling you right now, bro. He's the face to your neighborhood. Now, if y'all, that's what y'all wanted to be. And
Didn't this nigga just say that he not no gangbanger? He don't do, but
All right, y'all. We gonna end it on that note, bro. We gonna go to the next one. We gonna end it on that note. We'll go to the next one. Appreciate every liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, tuning in, that notification bell so I got that so I could throw it to you when it's in the air and it's gone.